ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनायका।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनायका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
गजवरना गौरी नंदन,
गजवरना गौरी नंदन,
गजवरना गौरी नंदन,
गजवरना गौरी नंदन।
एकादंत विनायका,
एकादंत विनायका।
लंबोदर शिव शंभु नंदन,
लंबोदर शिव शंभु नंदन।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनायका।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनायका।
केशवा माधवा,
केशवा माधवा,
माधवा केशवा,
माधवा केशवा।
गोपाला गोपालना,
हरि गोपाला गोपालना।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनायका।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनायका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका,
विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
स्वागतं हे मां, शरणागतं हे मां।
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 स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं हे मां।
स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं हे मां।
तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही लक्ष्मी, तू ही शारदा मां।
तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही लक्ष्मी, तू ही शारदा मां।
तू ही सीता, तू ही राधा, तू ही काली मां।
तू ही सीता, तू ही राधा, तू
Devi Ma. Bless your heart, O Durga Ma.
Welcome Devi Ma. Bless your heart, O Durga Ma.
Swagatam tu swagatam Sharanagatam He Ma.
Swagatam tu swagatam Sharanagatam He Ma.
You are Bhakti, you are Shakti, you are prosperity.
You are Bhakti, you are Shakti, you are prosperity.
You are wisdom, calm and beauty. We praise you, Mataji.
You are wisdom, charm and beauty. We praise you, O Mataji.
Jaya Jaya Ambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
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 Jaya Jagadambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
Jaya Jagadambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
Jaya Jagadambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
Jai Jagarambe, Jai Jagarambe.
Jaya Jaya Ambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
Jai Jai Ambe, Jai Jagarambe.
Jaya Jaya Ambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
Jai Jai Ambe, Jai Jagarambe.
Jaya Jagadambe, Jaya Jagadambe.
Jai Jagarambe, Jai Jagarambe.
Jai Jagadambe, Jai Jagadambe.
Jai Jagarambe, Jai Jagarambe.
Swagatam He Ma, Sharanagatam He Ma.
Swagatam He Ma, Sharanagatam
Sharanagatam
He Ma.
He Ma.
Sharanagatam He Ma.
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरि
अच्युतं केशवं
रामनारायणं
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरि
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरि
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरि
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं सर्वं गोपिकावल्लभं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं
जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे
जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे
जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे
जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
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 कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते 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 नहीं खिलाते नहीं,
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुलाते नहीं,
माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुलाते नहीं।
अच्युतम केशवम राम नारायणम कृष्ण दामोदरम वासुदेवम हरे,
अच्युतं केशवं राम नारायणं कृष्ण दामोदरं वासुदेवं हरे।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं,
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं।
जानकी नायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे,
जानकी नायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं, गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं,
गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान भुलाते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान भुलाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान भुलाते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान भुलाते नहीं।
कौन कहते हैं भगवान भुलाते नहीं, तुम राधा की जैसे बाते नहीं,
तुम राधा की जैसे रुलाते नहीं।
अच्युतम केशवम राम नारायणम कृष्ण दामोदरम वासुदेवम हरे,
अच्युतं केशवं राम नारायणं कृष्ण दामोदरं वासुदेवं हरे।
अच्युतम केशवम राम नारायणम कृष्ण दामोदरम वासुदेवम हरे, अच्युतम
केशवं राम नारायणं कृष्ण दामोदरं वासुदेवं हरे।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं,
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं,
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं।
जानकी नायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे,
जानकी नायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे।
राधे 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 गोविन्दा,
राधे 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 गोविन्दा।
राधे 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 गोविन्दा,
राधे 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 गोविन्दा।
राधे गोविन्दा,
राधे गोविन्दा।
वृन्दावन चन्द्रा,
वृन्दावन चन्द्रा।
अनाथनाथा दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्दा,
अनाथनाथा दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्दा।
अनाथनाथा दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्दा,
अनाथनाथा दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्दा।
राधे 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 गोविन्दा,
राधे 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 गोविन्दा।
राधे 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 गोविन्दा,
राधे 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 गोविन्दा।
राधे गोविन्दा,
राधे गोविन्दा।
वृन्दावन चन्द्रा,
वृन्दावन चन्द्रा।
अनाथनाथा दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्दा,
अनाथनाथा दीना बंधु राधे गोविंदा
अनाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंदा
अनाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंदा
नंद कुमारा नवनीत चोरा 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 राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा
वृंदावन चंद्रा
वृंदावन चंदा
अनाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंदा
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 राधे 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 गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा
वृंदावन चंद्रा
वृंदावन चंदा
अनाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंदा
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 यशोदा बाला यदुकुल तिलका राधे गोविंदा
यशोदा बाला यदुकुल चोरा राधे गोविंदा
यशोदा बाला यदुकुल तिलका राधे गोविंदा
यशोदा बाला यदुकुल तिलका राधे गोविंदा
राधे गोविंदा
ओ राधे गोविंदा
वृंदावन चंद्रा
वृंदावन चंदा
अनाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंदा
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 भजमन राधा गोविंद राधे राधा गोविंद राधे
भजमन राधा गोविंद राधे राधा गोविंद राधे
भजमन राधा गोविंद राधे
राधे
राधा गोविंद राधे
भजमन राधा गोविंद राधे राधा गोविंद राधे
भजमन राधे 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 गोविंदा
राधे
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 राधे गो
भजमन राधे
राधे
राधे राधे गोविंदा राधे राधे
राधे गोविंदा 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 गोविंद राधे
गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंद राधे
गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंद राधे
गोविंदा गोविंदा गोविंद
भजमन
राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे गोविंदा
राधे राधे राधे
भजमन राधे
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 राधे गोविंदा
राधे राधे राधे
भजमन राधा गोविंद राधे राधा गोविंद 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 राधे
भजमन राधा गोविंद राधे राधा गोविंद
राधा गोविंद
राधा गोविंद
राधा गोविंद
राधा गोविंद
राधा गोविंद
राधा गोविंद राधे
नमः शिवाय
Om Namah
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Jai Jai Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Jai Jai Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Jai Jai Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Jai Jai Shiva. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Namah Shankar Namah Shivaya. Shankar Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shambho Namah Shivaya. Shambho Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shankar Namah Shivaya. Shankar Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shambho Namah Shivaya. Shambho Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shankar Namah Shivaya. Shankar Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shambho Namah Shivaya. Shambho Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Namah Shivaya. हर महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय।
हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय।
हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय।
हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय।
हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय।
हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, हर 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 महादेवा, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय, शंकर नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय।
मेरे करुणामयी सरकार, हमारे श्री राधे।
मेरी करुणामयी सरकार, हमारी श्री राधे।
मेरे करुणामयी सरकार, हमारे श्री राधे।
मेरी करुणामयी सरकार, हमारी श्री राधे।
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
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 श्री राधे जय
श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
ओ श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
ओ श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे।
मेरे करुणामयी सरकार, हमारे श्री 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 राधे।
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
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 ओ श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
ओ श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे जय श्याम राधे,
श्री राधे 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 राधा,
श्री
Radhe 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 Radha. Shri Radhe 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 Radha. Shri Radhe 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 Radha. O Sham 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 Shama. O Sham 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 Shama. O Sham 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 Shama. O Sham 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 Shama. Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha. 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 O 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 Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha. Shri Radhe 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 Radha. Shri Radhe 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 Radha. Shri Radhe 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 Radha. Shri Radhe 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 Radha. O Sham 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 Shama. O Sham 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 Shama. O Sham 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 Shama. O Sham 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 Shama. Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha. 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 O Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha. Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha. O Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha. O Karunamay Kripamay Mere Dayamay Radha.
प्रेम से बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Sound check. 1 1. Sitaram, everybody. Let's all stand as we begin this evening with Arti before we commence Bhagwat. For those of you looking on the live in your various platforms, welcome again. This is our 6th session. Cordial welcome to the team from Triveni Mandir and the Hard Bargain Village. Let's give them a round of applause. Everybody, thank you, children. Everybody, join your hands as we pray, as we wave that divine light, as we're about to learn some wonderful ebits from our text. Sajam cha Varti sanyuktam grahina yojitam mayam deepam grihana devesham trailokya timidapaham. Jai Jai Bhagwat Bhagavan ki hai aarti. Papiyo ko paap se hai taarti.
भागवत भगवान की है आरती. पापियों को पाप से है तारती. जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती. पापियों को पाप से है तारती. पंथ ये पंचम वेद निराला, नव ज्योति जलाने वाला। हरि नाम यही हरि धाम यही, हरि नाम यही हरि धाम यही, यही मंगल की आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत, पापों को मिटाने वाला, हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला। ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत, पापों को मिटाने वाला, हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला। ये सुख करनी ये दुख हरनी, ये सुख करनी ये दुख हरनी। श्री मधुसूदन की आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। ये मधुर बोल जगपंथ खोल, सन्मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला। ये मधुर बोल जगपंथ खोल, सन्मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला। श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही, श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही, यही प्रभु की महिमा आरती।
Everybody.
पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
अम्बो फलचार भक्षितम् उमासुतं शो कविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्. Dear Mother, tonight we listen to a wonderful discourse that explains some things that we take for granted in our dharma. A child asked, I saw people offer the dar, the milk, into the earth. Why we just do that? Why is the cow so special? Why is the cow so special to Lord Krishna? Why are these things part and parcel of my dharma? Every day Hindu does pray, but dear God, Kali Yuga is decided, it is defined as a time when people will forget why they do what they do. And slowly, not outside forces, slowly we pick at ourselves. We start to degrade and erode our own dharma. But Mother, if you give your children a chance, if you give them the Shakti to absorb and remember the information that makes this dharma sanatan or eternal, a person can rise above the troubles and the hardship. Tonight, Collectively, we pray on behalf of those that are watching us on the social media platforms and those people that have journeyed, exerted karma to be here in person. Ma, give us the opportunity to listen and learn about ourselves. Bless us to have smaranam, or that ability to remember and recollect our own dharma. Help me to appreciate the things that I take for granted, Ma. Sarva Mangala Mangali Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayani Namostute. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vindravan Bihari Lala ki jai. Everybody, please have your seat. Sitaram, and again, welcome to everybody. Let's recap what we've done so far. This is our 6th session. This morning we did last time we did Dutch and Lord Shiva fighting. What was the first discourse again this morning? In our last discourse we did where Dhruv, he attains the position of the Northern Star. We recapped where when you have the wedding and the people are bowing to the North Star, reminiscent, Pandit Sharma, to everybody from the home circle, why we bow to the North Star and how did he get that position. We heard where it is because he was taught, his father didn't want to hug him, and he was taught, you best go and pray to Lord Vishnu. And because of the genuine purity of his prayer, he is able to attain Mahavishnu comes to hug him. Not to be confused with the Markandeya Puran with Lord Shiva, the little boy who's hugging the lingam. We heard in the very onset, there is, when Shabri is speaking to Sri Ram, the 9 types of bhakti. But in Kali Yuga, people will do pray. When Narad Muni is talking to the young boy, 5 years old, he wants to learn. Narad came to tell him, after we heard yesterday how Narad is this person who gets this shrap, that you will go from pillar to post, but you will never stay one place. You will become the messenger. You will become the person who goes with all the gossip. When he speaks, he only talks, you're here, something going to happen, this going to happen, that going to happen, look out. But he becomes, that shrap becomes a blessing. Because he becomes might come as the 3rd child. King, are you sure you want to take that chance? And in a sense, he encourages Kans to continue on the road, causing Krishna to come for him. Narad Muni says, Dhruv, you're only 5 years old, and great people try to pray to Lord Vishnu. There are many people that beg him for mercy, and they are yet to get it. What makes you think you could call God? Who are you? A little boy. What do you know? And Dhruv says, well, you know what? In my house, we come from the Kshatriya lineage. And we know about endurance. We know about hardship. We stand fast in the fight. When everybody is running away from the battle, we run to the battle. We run to the fire. So I'm quite accustomed. I'm taught by my father how to stand fast against any fight or any enemy. But how about you teach me about prayer? Teach me the tenets of Vishnu's worship. Narad said, okay, I'll take up the challenge. And he started to tell him, plenty people will tell you, and this is where he starts to talk to you and I now. You and I call ourselves Bhakt. I sing wonderful, Trisha. I play the drum. I cook the best parsad. I have all the flags in my yard. I could tie the sari the best. And we define ourselves as children of God because of the bhakti or the devotion I practice. But Narad Muni says those foolish people call themselves because they are associated in the kitchen or the Bedi area. I sit for prayer. He says, but have they ever evaluated the quality of their prayer? The quality of their prayer. And this is where I know I fall short. Because I've been to that Bedi, I sat there and I was telling Prasads have 50% off. Pandit, you'll finish the prayers quicker, I'll get to go and buy what I have to buy. I've been sitting in that prayer and I study, oh God, when is Pandit going to finish this prayer? My hip hurting me, for example. So the little boy, being a little boy, didn't understand what he was driving at, and he says, define this thing very clear for me. He says there's tamsik bhakti. The person is doing the prayer, and I'm recalling this for young people and the people viewing. Bear with me. He says tamsik bhakti is the person is in the prayer, they dress the part, they have the tali in their hand with all the lapsi and sohari. But the purpose of the prayer, the visit for the prayer, dear God, Durga Mata, Hanumanji, where I work, it have a stupid fella who trying to compete for the promotion. Mala had to bless, pen had to bless, the pencil case had to bless. SEA is coming. Check them same children. Form 1. The line is so long, you know. Saraswati Mata gets a break. We don't need you tonight, Saraswati. Veena, Varadev, we don't need you now. Your usefulness seems to have eroded. That time has passed. I only know prayer when I need, when I have to get. Lakshmi Mata is popular around Diwali because I have to get Barakat, Ugram Biram, Bori Lakshmi Devi, Lakshmi, come, mother, come. I have a store and I want money to come. That attractive force. So we tend to pray very quickly. Dear God, I know the best parsad. I do my research. I learned that the rice on the Bedi, Trisha, people argue brown rice, white rice. But none will grow, Trisha. The difference between brown and white rice, if you get catch with that, brown rice is healthy rice, white rice is bleached rice. White rice has no value, very little value. The rice that has the value, what you go burden, the dan, where it has the potential energy to sprout and grow. I am giving this in charity, dear mother. Give me the potential energy back. When the person does the research and they learn, oh, that is the best gift to give, I'll do it. So that as I give you this, you will give me back this. And people learn. Saraswati gives me something, Lakshmi gives me something, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you reach that point, you need help. Agreed. The problem is when you get stuck right there, you don't evolve, you don't step up more. What is the step up? Sattvic prayer is when you are doing prayer because I get up this morning, I saw the sun, Jai Vishnu. I touched the tulsi for nothing. I'm giving thanks, I'm showing gratitude for nothing. I could do that. Sattvic prayer. Go further, Nirgun Bhakti is when you could close your eyes. I don't need to remember. Because the problem with this thing, with devotion, I've been told, Pandit Sharma, I don't know how it is worked done by all you. But I have some teenagers, Pandit, we don't have bay leaf, we can't do the prayers, you know. Dear Lord, I'm in the bus this morning. How you want me, Gurji, how you want me to say my prayer? You're mad, but people go say. Meaning, if the environment change, I change. Follow me? If I'm in the plane, and the plane going through some turbulence, some children are looking for God with that gold crown, or with the prasad, or the mala, or the kurta, and then in the setting of that place, then I could be spiritual. If I hear Gantan bell, if I smell burning gogol, I could pray now. But what we strive to do is to convert your limited self to a place where, regardless to the outside world, I could harbor bhakti, nirgun, best form. So here how we get catch. Baba put pretty murti. Any temple you go, you see pretty murti, everything. But the pundit with the stupid self, put your hands together and close your eyes. So what you put the murty for? If you only telling me close my eye, man. And this is the part we just miss. When you are 5 years old, watch the picture. Focus on the features. Look at their hands. Ask yourself, why does Lord Shiva have a snake around his neck? Be mesmerized by that. But when you reach 50, be mature enough, spiritual maturity, that you could close your eye and see him here. So that the day you're on the bus, the train, the car, and trouble is coming, because trouble is coming. Lord Shiva, Ratne Kalpitamasanam Himajale Manas prayer. I don't have the ability anymore to lift these two hands. I have a stroke. I'm lying on a bed, and I cannot get up to reach by that temple. On those days, I will close my eyes. My belly spoiled. Somebody died in the family. I can't take part in the prayer, regardless the reason. But Lord Shiva, now in my mind, in the recesses of my mind, I am seeing the milk pour on your head. Not a murti, not an inanimate object, but I'm seeing it trickling, and look at gurgling with the air coming out from your nostril. I'm feeding you the prasad, and look, you like barfi, boy. Think about how you animate your prayer. And in that moment, that is your prayer. We all go to prayers, but not everybody had the blessing to pray properly. So yes, we sit in the temple, red flag raised, prasad share, but will the blessing or the return on that time you are sacrificing, will it be 100%? Will it be the best? Not for everybody, in all fairness. When you are doing prayer in this afternoon's discourse, he asked him in the latter part, he said, tell me now, I want to know your true form. Are you the lady with the guitar? Are you the guy with the snake? Are you the elephant head? Which one? Are you Jesus? Are you Allah? Which one? Because in Bhavishya Puran, Hindu text, it explains how Islam will come, how Christianity will come. This is why Hinduism don't condemn nobody. Brother, if you understand it and you could follow it, do it. Be good. I believe in God. I believe in good. And if God is really the creator of everything, well, then he can't be the creator of some things. And something else exists. What a stupid thing to say. God is omnipresent, omnipotent. He is everything except for the people who pray in that square over there, and those people that dress different or have a different language. I had to join with me. Because at the distance we run late. I'll forgive him. Imagine Hinduism concept. Elephant head, human body. I've never seen it, but I could believe that God could make it. We continue with that tonight. Dhruv attains the blessing, and that's where we begin. Before we go forward, now is a time for you to pray for yourself. Put your hands together. We're going to do a couple of verses from the Sumeran. This is where you are fighting your karma. This is where you're asking God, you make me better. Help me to upgrade my bhakti. I need to be better. I'm going to hear something. I'm going to learn something. And if you don't fight this karma for me, because I can't do it myself, it'll go in one ear and come out the other. Close your eyes. You know the trouble at home. And just ask God, please. They say, this pundit, I don't know where this crazy pundit come out from, saying that if I listen to your katha, it has the potency to change my destiny. Please let it work. I'm putting my faith in you. Please help me. Redhi Sedhi Data Sedhi Sadana Varana Vadana Sumiro Barambar Madana Kadana Kilal Ko Ganapati Kripa Nidhan Jnana Khani Ananda Bhavana Dehu Mohi Vardhan Varano Bhasha Bhagavat Jai Shivananda Khan Bhutanata Bhaubhaya Harana Bhakti Vishaya Nirvan Vaudavadana Mangala Karana He Braja Chandra Mukunda Brajabhushana Dushana Harana Katahu Bhavaya Panda Charana Sharana Le Anakara Jai 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 Jagadisha Sevata Shesha Mahesha Ja Mahima Mita Abheva Veda Veda Janata Rahe Riddhi Siddhi Data Siddhi Sarana Varana Vadana Sumiro Baramban Sumiro Baramban Madana Kadana Kilalako Vindravan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Tonight in Bhagwat, remember what we said. For those of you that miss some of the discourses, it is paramount that you understand what the word Bhagwat means. Bhagwat is a book. It is the house of Bhagwan. Bhagwan, that word we banter about, is a form, whether a book, human form, shell, a stone on the bedi that houses Bhaga. Bhaga is Gesha's Lakshmi. When I touch it, I get the grace. So you will see people put the book on the head. You will see people drink the shaligram, the charan amrit, the foot, charan, the washing of the foot. So much to talk about. But when I listen, when I practice Shravanam, when I listen to the Katha of Prabhu, taken from Bhagwat in Kali Yuga, when there's so many troubles, difficult times, difficulties, and the person is just practicing listening, remembering, as Shabri learned from Sri Ram, things change. Things that the doctor says is permanent, the lawyer says is hopeless, the psychiatrist says there's no help for you. Everything is given up. You give up on yourself. When those dark moments come, help could still come. Tonight, our discourse deals with a form. You will hear it in Devi Bhagwat 2-3 places. A form, a person, but it is a partial incarnation of Mahavishnu. When the land, when the country is hard, when people are crying out and they need help for food, it explains why in our prayer, when we were talking earlier about boiling mango leaf, the same 5 leaf we just put in the kalsa, and somebody asked, well, where does put that for? Why it so happened that Andrews and Alka-Seltzer is extracted from that dub grass we use? Why are herbs offered in prayer? When people have arguments in their home, if somebody asks you, remember, you know Durga, and they ask you, why do you put cloves, spices, in the things that you are offering, especially to that lady? And it says she's in charge of the fire element. So when you use herbs like the clove that have heat, inherent heat, and I charhawe it in the prayer, when husband and wife ready to kill each other from hardship, it comes cool. From the child's head that is extremely hard and resistant to every good advice they get, you will see change. Mother, please accept my clove and bless me with peace. Take away the heat from my home. When you learn that, and you're practicing your prayer, think about the conversation. Let's improve the conversation by listening to a couple of verses that leads to something called Rudra, Lord Shiva, Gita. Tonight we enter into Skand 4, chapter 13 of Bhagwat. Jaya, everybody could sing and play all the instruments. Pull out together. Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam.
Baba Tav Sharanam.
Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam.
Samba Sada Shiva Tav Sharanam.
Kim Prachite Nam Ye Kasya Prajayate Suvrate Kasyam Dhruva Matra Ye Ati Manav Mahabhaga Ye Atav Jaya Bhole Baba Tav Sharanam.
Bhole Baba
जय भोले बाबा तब शरणम
जय भोले बाबा तब शरणम
जय सांब सदा शिव तब शरणम
सांब सदा शिव तब शरणम
We leave Dhruv goes to the heaven. He gives up everything, takes off the crown, and he doesn't want to rule the city anymore. He says, I've done enough. His son, following the father prayer cycle, he doesn't want to rule, and he gives like a stepbrother the throne. Someone named Vatsara. So generations are passing, follow it. From that family, Vatsara goes and he does a great yag. Dear Lord, when things are bad, when the city is hard, when people's lifespan are being pulled down, when hardship is coming, when sickness is coming and rampant, we are guided. Go and pray. Go and do worship. Go and do worship. But the fella Vatsara, while he was doing his prayer, tamasic thoughts came into his mind. He's offering swaha, 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 but he's thinking about making children, to be quite honest. Lusty thoughts filled his mind. Lusty thoughts filled his mind. He got the blessing that children will come. But the country started to suffer. Let's hear what happens. Let's go. Pura pura ye trite ye dama manava ulka ye ati pradyamuna ye shivayatam kamna brikati uttashadi jaya bole baba tab sharanam. Come on everybody, all of you at home sing along. Bole baba Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam
Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. He sat there and he was doing the prayer, and in it, trust me, you're going to hear something here tonight. God make everybody. But too often in prayer, when somebody has trouble, not good days, trouble, or somebody in the hospital, and the Hindu is lying down on that bed, and I try my very best, me personally, to go and pray with sick people. Because you watch in that hospital, the doctor giving you the last, and I'm praying for a Hindu to walk through that ward, to walk through that door, and say one good word with me. And you will lie down there and see the devil, see sweat, see cry, see blood, but never see a Hindu walk through that door. You will never see somebody walk with a Gita in their hand to come and give you hope, to come and hold your hand and say, don't worry boy, Hanuman is with you. Just as how he lift that mountain, he's coming to you, he'll lift your mountain. Don't give up, don't walk away. That is the time you live in. When you're in that kind of trouble, I have seen in that hospital, people say, well, boy, what you going to do? You come alone and you have to pray for yourself. You have to hope and hold yourself and help yourself to some help. But nobody can help you now. It is a very hurtful thing when you're helped and your hope going down the drain. And bless you. And when he get tired and he say, Pandit, look how my two hands come, I can't do it again. Don't worry, we will get our next bison, pick up the drum, and let's go. When the Pandit can't blow, pep, 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 get our next Pandit, and we'll ride his back, and we'll use the next one. Don't worry. When mommy can't feed you anymore with she pension check, put she in the old age home. We'll adopt another mother. Don't worry, it has 6 types of mother, Pandit. This life parks you up very quick, you know. But the fool, I say, Father, they're going to love me forever. They're going to treasure me. Drama, hold on, you know what? Hold on. Bole Baba Tab Sharanam.
Bole Baba Tab Sharanam.
Bole Baba Tab Sharanam.
Jaya 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 Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam.
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam.
The king sat there and he was only studying children, lust. He became so enamored watching the lady. And the blessing came from the prayer. But you're praying for your ankle, but elbow blessing coming. He's praying for the city and the people to have flourish. Let herbs, let everything they plant, let the land grow. But the only thing that was growing was his family. The only blessing he had, they were fertile and children are coming. In fact, Guruji says, look what you do. You do all this and you sacrifice all this and all you will get is children. Some will be good and some will be not so good. From your family, Gaya Sur. When today people go India to that place called Gaya and they want to do Shraddha on the ground, this is where that demon came from. I'll give you that discourse another day. From this family, he says, don't worry, you'll get bad children and you'll get good one. But you'll have to pay first. You'll get hardship because you see how your prayers allow you to sway. You see how your thoughts was while you was doing your prayers. You have to account for that. You will pay for it. And the first thing will be the quality of your son. That person, instead of he lift you, he will drag you. Please listen. God make everything. Here what happened. As time is passing, the lady really made a son. That son, his name is Veena. Veena is coming into this family long after Dhruv is gone. But he has a very bad way about it. Let's hear what happens. Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam,
Sasharira Mridaye Veena Angayena Rajana Hanti Tve Dvija Pravakshmi Yati Dvijayati Vipraye Yato Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Bole Baba Tab Sharanam,
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva 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 Tab Sharanam. Prem se bolo Mahapati Mahadeva ki. The father went, did the yag, finished the yag, but the devatas stood off the bedi. Everybody's prayer, dear God, come and sit on the bedi. We have sweet rice, we have banana, we have this, we have that. Please accept it and bless us. Shanti mantra. When we were doing Kunjika Stotra, we heard how it have other type of prayer. Prayer where Baba have an interview, give me the mantra so that I could affect the person, the interviewer's mind. I could corrupt that person's mind. They will not like my resume, but when they see me, they must love me. Vashikaran mantra. Imagine somebody use that to get a girl to like them. Imagine somebody use that to get a person's wife to like them. When you hear about nefarious prayer, I take good prayer and I'm corrupting the purpose now. It have people like that. So when you're using certain prayer, break those type of things. If somebody is interfering with my child, bad friends, bad companies, causing, look how stupid my child come. He don't listen to reason. He don't hear nothing good. Oh, God help me. It have ways to break that. Usually Shanti prayers, which is what we know. Dear God, please accept my perfume. Karma says, I'm giving you sweet. Bless me with sweet times, healthy times, happy times. Break away negativity. Please, if my children, if myself is under the guide, grasp of this type of thing. He did full prayer. But no devta would accept it because of his tamasic type of prayer. So it seems as if he's doing the action, but no reward. He goes to the lead pundit, the Ritvik, and he says, please tell me, what did I do wrong? Did somebody cook the parsad wrong? Did somebody not prepare the right flowers? Because that's where me and you just do, eh? I bet you the pundit do something wrong. These damn pundit and them. The bamboo, the too twisted. The parasol wasn't patched enough. That is why this prayers are working. Never the person can say the hand that holding the terrier has a flaw. If you're really troubleshooting, if you're really in the business world looking for the root cause analysis, you have to be fair. Sometimes it is we who is the enemy in our prayer, in all fairness. So the pundit says, dear God's son, it's not out there, you know. It's you. You are corrupting your prayer. And the only person who could help you now, you see that same son you're praying for? Best you bring that son forward and let the son do the prayer as the next administrator of the government, the politician, and let him save this place, because we are going through hardship for water, hardship for food, the land is barren, people are being affected by all types of epidemic. You have to act. Okay. They guided him to do Vishnu's puja. And after the ritual, from the fire came a deuta, as we've heard in different places, with a little bit of sweet rice. But in this case, Guruji says, yes, give it to the lady, quick, give your wife it. 1, 2, 3, she conceives a baby. And with natural passage of time, the baby is born. They name him Veena. But this character, as was foretold, is very mean. Not mean, disrespectful only, but no compassion. Doesn't have feelings, cannot empathize, cannot appreciate what that person is going through. This person is only concerned like a narcissist, a person who is only focused on their way, very self-centered, very bad traits for a politician that has to care for other people. And because of this, when the father is trying to change, trying to guide, one day he even hits the father, to be fair. Old man, shut your mouth. Hush, your time has come to an end. Don't tell me what to do. Guruji says, it is hard to not have children. It is harder to have evil children. Children that rob the domestic life of a person of their peace, break the parents' prayer, break their hope. How hurtful it is when your karma is the root cause of that type of experience. This is why when Ganesh is telling Tulsi he doesn't want to marry, till today that katha, why you don't give Ganesh Baba Tulsi leaf. He says, God give you time. We've been talking about time in this yag, and you will take your time and give it to the children. You will take your prayer, your last dollar, give them. God bless you if you get a positive response or iota of gratitude. But you're gambling with your future. Me and you will gamble, we like to gamble too bad. Grow them, feed them, do everything. And one day they go offer pinda for me. And you're sure, and they go fast and they go offer pinda and tarpan and do it the best way for you. When you're in your pampers, they will take care of you and love you the same way you loved them when they was in pampers. When they were walking slow, you patiently held their hand. When you start to walk slow, they go hold your hand. You sure? You see how we just put ourselves in trouble? Guruji, this father saw this man beat women on the street as if it was a joke. In the same city, he's elected to help people. Look at how heinous. The mother, Suniti, she says, oh God, Veena, why are you like the Punisher? You are like Yamraj in human form. Why are you so callous against life, against women? Look, you just kicked that lady in her belly. Why would you do these things? He went further and he told them, he is the ruler. He became the king in time. He says, there's no need to worship God. I am God incarnate. I am the leader. You depend on me for goodness. Worship me. Stop worshiping the devatas. And with that now, he becomes very, very crooked. He becomes very callous and grandiose in his thinking, and he went from this bad to this bad, and he started to elevate. And the same gurus that would guide and protect put a shrap on him that he would die premature. Let's hear what happens as trouble is coming for this household. Shiva Om, Shakti Om, Hari Om, Narayanaya Krishnaya, Narayanaya Krishnaya, Paramatmaya Namo Namah, Narayanaya Krishnaya, Paramatmaya Namo Namah, Narayanaya
Krishnaya, Narayanaya Paramatma, Govindaya Namo Namah, Paramatmaya Namo Namah.
Talbhadragya lokasya vasulobhatam vinatam tamsik pratane chaya dvijate tam sa pravakshiyeyatam Narayanaya Krishnaya, Narayana, everybody, Krishnaya, Paramatmaya Namo Namah, Brahma Sabtri Shanti Dvij Par Sakyati Prakshayeyatam Vrita Brahmana Tapayeyati Tatanyatam Vashoyeyarajan Vinamrata Brikshayeyati Narayanaya Krishnaya. Everybody. Paramatma. With the shrap, sickness came and his subsequent falls right there in that meeting. Because of your hurtfulness, this world cannot take hateful and hurtful every day. The power of God protects people from hurtful people. They have a time, but your time, O King, is now at an end, and he did fall. Still holding on, hankering to this body, they kept the body, the mother. But when they did that, and there's no leader, there's no king, there's no administrator, bandits and different type of negative forces start to plague the people. The Munis make a decision that he is the king, and they do different type of prayer. And from his body now manifested all the bad things he did, evil things, in a kind of what we call, in Guyana they refer to it as a buck, a little type of creature. In our way, we talk about pisach, bhoot, pret, different words to describe those type of creatures. They ask that lost spirit, darkness, things that come on your body, what I'm talking about, the lady went to sleep, and in the soft parts of her body, the inner thigh, on the side of the bosom, black and blue marks, sexually touched. Get up the next morning. When I went to sleep, I just get rest. I wake up feeling, I could go again. Some people, ladies in particular, wake up feeling blood count low, iron low. Where is it going? I don't know. But in our religion, when you chant your Hanuman Chalisa, the minimum is to keep these type of entities from touching and taking the energy that pervades around your body. They ask this form to leave, and from the chest of Veena comes a little boy and a little girl. That little boy is called Prithu. He is an incarnation of Mahavishnu. And the little girl, Archie, is an incarnation of Lakshmi. Oh, the Munis ask, dear one, little one, please lead our city, lead our place, but don't be like that guy. Be better. Let's hear what happened. Narayanaya Krishnaya, Narayanaya Krishnaya. एवं स भौमये याति पृथ्वी येन गुणकामना दण्डायम शेखां स प्रतियुग दर्ति येन गौमाता नारायणाय
नारायणाय कृष्णाय परमात्माय नमो नमः परमात्माय
नमो नमः परमात्माय नमो नमः Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. They put the young child on the throne and very quickly crown this young child. And as he's growing with positive influence. And he grows, the first sign is that he had this empathy, sympathy. If you're crying, he might start to cry without being weak, without being somebody that couldn't make tough decisions, but still had the sensitivity to appreciate life, to appreciate the pain some people go through, rather than just be an administrator, as well Veena was. As he grew, this hardship upon the land continued as he's growing. And now, in his teenage years, they advise him, we need to do something. This land is becoming unbearable. It is not taking anything. Nothing we try is working. Please, say prayer. Do something. And he does the prayer. And after doing this type of worship, nothing changed. And he got angry. And he pulls his bow and arrow, aiming the arrow down to the earth. And he says, from all the merit from my prayer, I'm going to destroy you, O goddess of the earth. Just as how Shiv Baba destroyed Tripura, I will burn you. What is the sense? You have the ability to feed and nourish all your children, but you are allowing them to starve. What sense will leave you? Prepare, I am going to destroy you. And with that way, coming from a very calm, loving person, but now he's empathizing with hungry people. Me and you, we don't have sympathy like this. You have to pray like me and then I could give you food. You have to have hair like mine and then I could say, brother, it have chana and aloo in the back. It have people like that, you know. God make everybody, but only in my race apparently. God make everybody, but for some people, only people who could pray like me, then I could help you. I don't know what you just do. Maybe you're better than me. But, you know, the king says, I don't think like that. All are hungry. When one child is crying for water, you as the earth have no feelings. You have no sense of shame that you have the ability to help and you will not help. And as he pulled from that statement, he pulled the bow, you know, like the last piece, it couldn't take any more strain. From here, it's going to let go. Mother appeared there in the fullness of a heifer. First time, a cow appears. And she says, Prithu, please save me. Please save me. This passage with this cow, he starts to abuse the cow. Why are you trying to come in this meek and mild form? Why don't you come with fangs like a serpent? You are biting these children. You are robbing them of every herb that could heal them. When you're doing the front prayer and you hear about Oshadi, Oshadi is a fancy word that is used in different mantras for the herbs that Durga Mata said, I will sit in the plants when we were talking about who gives you dreams. She says, those children are mine, and I will give them dream. I will put marks on their hands. I will put marks on their forehead. I will give them when somebody has a unibrow, when somebody has thin lips, fat lips, moles in their eyes, different marks on their body to guide that child to know what trouble they will face in this life. Pandit, me, I know what you're talking about. True. You ever hear somebody say, let me see your foot? And the second toe longer than the big toe? Oh, your wife will rule you upon it. That sign, remember, in different religions, we are told, God made me in his image. But if that was the case, I would have been perfect. I would not be predisposed to disease. I would not have birthmarks. In Gurupran, where it is describing it, it says when you pull back the hair on your hand and you see 2 strands of hair in one paw, that person is going to have horrible temper. When on the gill, on the chest, around the areola, there's a strand of hair growing, 1, 2 here, careful, they might be a little lusty. So the parent, now consider what I'm saying. The parent says, you know what, I'm not going to keep this boy or this girl in my hand too long. I have to marry them young. Just as in the Patra, when Durga is asking, who would this be talking in your Patra? Check Patra upon it. Where that coming from? Just to remind you, Durga says to Shiva, you give me children, I have children, but they're in trouble. You have to guide me how they could fix themselves. So in the birth chart, for example, when Mars is placed poorly and they have certain type of what we call Mangal Dosh, Mangalik, they have trouble. They will face trouble. The father will die young. It's predisposed that they will have trouble in their job. Be careful. When these children are getting married, they cannot marry after Abhijit Mahurat, after 11:30, 12:30. So when somebody says, but how come you're doing the wedding so early? There's a timing for people's wedding. Who knows about it? You will see people getting married 6 o'clock in the morning and they'll have the wedding reception big. Typical person is going to a wedding to eat, to celebrate, but not really to sit down and pray with the person. So when you take your prayer very sincerely, you will do it in the right time to protect yourself. Mother, why don't you protect your children? If in all this, with the creation of herbs, the creation of the Patra, numerology, molology, dreamology, when you dream teeth falling out, what that mean again? Trouble, death, muddy water, somebody will get sick. You hear somebody here in the morning, pundit, when I dream muddy water, book it 5 days from now, somebody going to die. Where is that coming from? Durga Mata says, I'll guide my children. All right, if that is the case, why are you, Mother Earth, blocking them from getting the herbs, the nourishment, the help? What type of mother are you? It is better I take this shaft and I kill you now because you are of no help to these people. That cow started to cry. For the first time it's recorded that the cow cries. This katha has a lot of, it's linked, you were here just now, to that Christian. She starts to pray to Lord Vishnu that she made a mistake and she promised to make reparations, to ask forgiveness, to work. To work is the word she says. Mahavishnu, if you give me the opportunity, I will save these children. I will nourish these children. I was testing them because of their karma, but now it has gone too far. Please do not allow this form of yours, this young boy, Prithu, to kill me. Mother is instructed in this form of the cow, you have to help your children. They will take from you, from your body, the milk, and they will get the nourishment that they need in this moment. Earlier, we were talking about how we fast and where the 21 days come from. Continuing in that, if somebody asks you, you're the Hindu, where we just really offer so much milk for? Of all the things we just use, think what I'm saying. Why the cow products? Why milk? In a different text in Vishnu's Puran, it talks that milk is liquid Lakshmi. That is one of her forms. Hence Lord Vishnu lives in the Milky Ocean. He wants to be around this lady. And when you offer milk to the different forms, the person is offering Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, to get that blessing, prosperity, peace, etc. The king goes by the orders of the mother and starts to milk. She says it wouldn't come like that. A bacha, a baby cow, has to pull. And when that baby pulls, I will feed everybody. One by one, every different... The Pitras came, they take a form as a cow and they started to drink. The Devatas come, they started to drink as different calves. the Gandharvas, the people that sing in the heavenly regions, the Devatas, the humans, everybody. Girl would take the form of a cow and started to drink. If you ever see a murti, people are doing prayers for a cow and a bacha is drinking. This is this discourse. The serpents, Taksha, the one who bites Parikshit. You see that snake around Lord Shiva neck? Vasuki is Sheshnag, who comes as Lakshman in Ramayana, big brother. Second brother is that one around his neck. Third brother, Taksha, the one who bites the guy who is listening to this Bhagwat. Taksha takes the form of a cow to go and drink, because they were suffering as well. One by one, every form of life. When all the trees, when all the rivers, the natural cycle, let's say the oxygen cycle, and everything is maintained now because of the flowing of the food chain, and all the different things are normalizing. Life is coming back. Mother turned to the king, and she says to him, because of your prayer and your guidance, look, your villages, your cities, your towns, your various cow sheds, your military, everything is renewed today. Today, accept me as your daughter. Today, if you instruct me, I'll work with you. I'll never do this again. I will always follow your lead, because today you became like my father. You taught me how to be. It says a girl child, when she's born, because of karma, you have a painful experience. Puberty, childbirth, menopause, etc., compared to a man. The girl is born in such a way, when she's born, she belongs to the father, the surname, the tenets. One day she belongs to the husband, and the next day she belongs to the son. She's not totally independent, based on patra. There's no such thing as a female soul and a male soul, Jiv Atma. But depending on the karmic load, God says, go be born as a man, less pain, less suffering, or go be born as a woman, a little more pain and suffering. The experience is different. If I have to follow your tenets, I accept you as a father figure. And Prithu lifts his hand as a part incarnation of Lord Vishnu and says, from Prithu come Prithvi. From today, Mother Earth will become Prithvi, Prithavi. When you are doing deep puja, dirty puja, vastu puja, when you are drilling your post hole and you are offering different things in the earth, one of the main things you are offering is milk. And it comes from this. Why do you offer your dar in the earth? Somebody asks you that, you're a Hindu. Me and Una. My mother told me to do it so. Today I bless you that so long as people offer you just what you give them today as nourishment, so long as they offer you the milk that you just shared, that Lakshmi, that goodness will come back to the same people through peace and protection. Wherever somebody offers milk into the earth, you protect them. Bless their land, bless their home, bless their family. Protect them from seen and unseen danger. For the planters and gardeners here, whether in the temple or not, do you remember when people used to plant garden, and before they plant, you had to pray, and you would offer at least a dar in the land. When you start the year, dear Lord, when I'm doing my Durga Puja and I'm offering the Lapsi and the Sohari on the land, I'm feeding the land, I'm nourishing you. How you give is so you get. Please hold this home. Prithvi Mata. When the Baba say any prayers and he taking out the little Prithvi offering, please remember tonight where it comes from. Principle of Indravan Bihadilala Ki Jai. As they went on, it's time to do Jag. Remember, they're celebrating now. The place started to get opulent. Everybody's healthy, happy, Thanksgiving, gratitude time. Yag after yag. When they finish this one, start the next one. And so they're going. And whenever, this is one of the main chapters I wanted to read for you. Whenever you are doing prayers, somehow it is always has something to interfere with you, to break you. I've been talking about that tendency all day. Hear how that comes now in this. The people are happy, they are giving thanks. Let's hear what happened. Pahi, pahi, Pahi pahi gajanana, Parvati Nanda gajanana.
Pahi 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 gajanana, Parvati Nanda gajanana.
Pahi pahi means save me God. Save me God. In this bhajan that I sing, Gajanan, the one with the elephant head, save me. Lambodar he gajanana, Lambodar he gajanana, Lambodar gajanana, Lambodar gajanana. Pahi 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 pahi
Gajanana, Parvati Nanda gajanana.
Yatra Yagyapati Sakshi Sakra Vijaya Vijaya Ye Ye Bhutam Sarva Atma Sarva Loka Guruha Prabhu Dvijayena Brahmante Pahi Pahi Oh
Pahi pahi gajanana, Parvati Nanda gajanana.
Ekadanta Gajanana
Ekadanta vijnana,
Ananta Karna Vijnana Pahi Pahi
pahi pahi gajanana, Parvati Nanda gajanana.
The king brought all the ingredients, just like me and you. Get the best flowers, decorate the best, cook the best, invite everybody with grace, with love, with respect, sacrifice for his prayer, for his intervention, that they all want to support him. And whilst they are coming, Indra, this heavenly personality, king of the Devatas, that is supposed to wish well, but time and time again, although you are highly placed, your behavior is so callous, so wrong, so corrupted, so tamasic. He thinks to himself, he tells Brihaspati, or the planet Jupiter, he says, you see, Prithu is trying to outdo me, you know. I am the person who has done 100 yagya in concession, and he's at 99. And he's ebbing close, he's coming close. If he achieves that 100, he will overtake, he will overshoot. He wouldn't stop at the 100. He looks very potent, he wants to go for more. He's so full of pride, he will want to take my throne. And this man gets full of anxiety now. Oh God, everybody want a wife, everybody want a throne, everybody want a children. This man dissolves, he evolves into darkness. And what he does, when the prayer is going on, he takes up the work that he will cause things to burn. He will cause destruction. The same Indra, the same God. God make everything. He will send serpents in the prayer to get the people frightened, that when they offer in the prayer, see something and get frightened, distract your mind now. Don't study the prayer, don't study the God, study what is happening. I will always say, when I was growing up with my mother, I used to trouble my mother and say, Ma, you go heaven first, you know. So I used to always get cussed, to be honest. Because I used to always choke she and tell she something. What stupidness you're talking about now, Keshava? Ma, I go sit down, I fat. So my foot hot in me. I want this prayers finished. I watching the pundit. Come pundit, pull. Say the prayers. Come on, let's go. And you studying the corridor and the cover and the basin there. No, next side. Turn it. Prayers on hold, you know. Check the lady. Most of them go have to wait because they just get distracted in the prayers. They don't focus. They just study who coming through the door. Same prayers going on, same flag. I don't know if you just do that. Same parasad go share, but look at the quality of the prayer. Indra's job is to do things like that. You're doing the prayer with a good heart, but something is going to distract you. We talked earlier about the cell phone. That's a different story. Indra tried, and Prithu did not take the bait. Lakshmi Mata sees his attempt to interfere with them. He goes further now. When you're doing the prayer and things start to break, you ever see a prayers going and the culture just pop? Something strange happened. They interfere to frighten people. They start to argue amongst themselves in the kitchen. Trouble. Different things are running short. Something is happening. But Lakshmi Mata says, very calmly, she nudges the husband. You see what Indra is doing? You see how trouble is easy to come, husband? Let's hear what happens in this verse. Ekadanta gajanana, ekadanta gajanana, anekadantam gajanana, anekadantam gajanana. Pahi, 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 gajanana. Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Pahi, 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 Gajanana. Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Yani Rupini Indro Yetam Jagahitkari Tani Papam Prasandas Yena Kandhya Hridaya Eva Mantro Hridayati. Pahi, pahi,
Pahi, pahi, Gajanana. Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Lakshmi Mata says, you ever went to a wedding and see a Ganesh watching you while you walk through the door? You ever went to a yag and see Ganapati Baba watching you? That first mantra when you're calling Vigneshwar, you are the security guard. Trouble is playing. Trouble is playing. Ganesh Baba, this is the south side in my property. Ganesh Baba, face the south and repel bad. Stand up in front of the Yagyashala and push it back. When you go and you see swastika, Ganesh is sitting in the middle, the core, and he is the person pushing back from that yantra. When that type of effect is coming and you are trying your best, but your soul, your prayer, your being, your offering is at the mercy of negative, then you need something more. Ishwar, send your son the remover of obstacles and trouble and let him stand, and whichever form that trouble come, it has to back, it has to go. I'm doing my prayers. Ganesh, protect, save me from myself first, inside, my anger, my temper, my lust, my behavior, and then protect me from outside influence. Trouble is coming. But if you permit me to pray, I will win this prayer. I'm winning in this spiritual battle. Please help me. This is why in one discourse it says wherever elephant head, and you remember home long time we used to have pitiers, Ganesh, Lakshmi, wherever Gaja Lakshmi, wherever the Ganesh is, Lakshmi has to come. She calls on him and she says, you stand up now, son of Shiva, stand now and protect this Yagyashala. And wherever people erect your murti, I'm there. I will always support you. Ekadanta Gajanana,
Anekadanta Vijnana.
Pahi, 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 Gajanana,
Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Indro Naiva Mahayagya Rupa Dvijate Atri Muni Ato Pakshi Uttam Lok Kavya He Dvijapar Dvitiya Vipradan Krapyanti. Pahi, 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 pahi.
Gajanana. Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Guruji says, you will plan, you will make all preparations, and tests will come. Something will happen to shake you. When Indra is trying, he's attacking this place, and Ganesh is protected. Indra takes a different aspect. He dresses now like the Pandit, long tikka, robes looking like if he's a saintly person, dressed with mala. Remember, hey, if you have to give him $1 in Dachshana, he'll look like a Pandit. You ever hear somebody say that? You have on a nice mala, use a Baba. You have on the chain, use a Baba. In Kali Yuga, the traits of a Pandit, dress like a pundit. Don't be measured by the prayer you could say. Don't be measured by the gayatri you say. You look like a pundit. You look saintly. So I will wash the dust from your foot. The mantra says, however, I only wash the foot of the person because of the gayatri jap they are saying. When I get the dust from that person's foot, it has cleansing potency. And I want to take it and pass it on my head. I want to drink it. I want to sprinkle it in my house. The pundit who has that character, he saves my place, he cleans my house 3 times. When I wash his foot and I take the dust and I sprinkle it before the prayer start. When Baba takes the kush grass up of it and he's sprinkling the water. When the prayer is finished and I feed him if it's a piece of apple and I wash his hand and you see he catch the water like this. My house is going to benefit because of the gayatri that he's saying. Indra is a stranger to gayatri. He doesn't have time for this. He's dressed the part. He's a fake Baba. He's a fake, what you call pasanda. And he walks into the Yagyashala, very quiet. And when they were not looking, he took one of the main ingredients for the prayer. Steep it, hide it. So now the prayer can go on. Atri Muni saw what he did, one of the pundits. And he raised the alarm. And they take a piece of stick and they crack him. And he did it again, come back into the people pray. As a king, he is praying with a horse, Ashwamedhya Yagna. Indra thief the horse now, just like Sri Ram will do in times to come. He is the person who is trying to interfere with this prayer. Somehow he's the instigator, he steals the horse. He's dressed as this fake Baba. He's a spiritual imposter. Let's hear what happens to Indra when everything comes to a header. And the final offering is about to go in the fire and still he fails. Let's hear what happens. Pahi, 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 Gajanana, Parvati Nanda, Gajanana. Come on everybody, we're nearly finished. Help me sing a little bit, the voice gone. Twamya Mahabahu Sarva Yevam Indro Yena Pasandayate Indra Kali Yoga Shrapya Tetar Ye Manava Ye Indrayati Pahi 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 Gajanana Parvati Nanda Gajanana. Everybody. Nityananda Gajanana, Nityananda Gajanana, Sachidananda Gajanana, Sachidananda Gajanana, Pahi 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 Gajanana, Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Pahi 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 Gajanana, Parvati Nanda Gajanana.
Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki. He gives him a shrap. If Indra is the god of rain, god of thunder, and other accolades are associated with him, how come Indra is not worshipped? Varun is worshipped in the Kalash. Agni is worshipped in the fire. Dharti, Prithvi, in different places, the elements. We spoke about Mandar Puja to clarify why we do not play tasa in a funeral. We talked about that. How we put the 5 dots on the bamboo and why. Indra now is met by Prithu, this incarnation of Lord Vishnu. And he says, I put a shrap on you, nobody's going to do your puja. You're too crooked. You wear the crown of a king. You're supposed to lead the devotees in positive. You're supposed to be a good, encouraging force. But you are the force of tamasic prayer. You do pray, but I don't know why you do pray. It is better you did not do prayer. You are so insecure that when you go to pray, you only cause damage and destruction. Why would somebody touch your feet? He says, you see this garb you are wearing? I put a strap on you, that the people in Kali Yuga will be plagued, listen to this, by spiritual impostors. In our text, they call them pasandas, wicked people that don the garb of Pandit Swami. They are a stranger to righteousness and sattwicness, if there is such a word, sattwic prayer, sattwic influence, sympathetic thought, empathy, straightforwardness. So that doesn't mean because I'm a Pandit, I'm going to be sweet. I'm going to be straight. Nowhere in this business does it say I have to be friendly. Nowhere does it say a parent has to be friendly. A parent has to lay down the law. If you do it right, we could be friendly. But when you break the tenets of right and dharma, somebody has to be a teacher. In the same way, there will be proliferation of fake teachers, people that will lead people astray. And if you do not have the karma to stand fast, stand firm, and stand up, you will be pulled in the wrong direction. So in Kali Yuga, the gurus that we depend on, not only the pundits and priests, think about the qualities of parents, the qualities of households today. When you see the craziness, the different types of, let me say, enemies to children that we are seeing proliferating, your children are constantly under attack in different ways. The guidance that you get, you're really playing a gambling game. In our previous discourse, we hear when Narad says, I thought I am the best devotee. And Lord Vishnu says, no way. And just for your benefit, just to recap, Lord Vishnu says, open your hand, put that there, fill it to the brim. He says, go around the earth 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Don't let the oil spill, don't let it out. Hold it. When he come back, he said, right, nice, you get through? He said, nice. He said, and that tell you, I'm the best. I said, good. How much time you call my name? How much time you think? All right, call my name hard. While he was doing it, how much time you think about me? I said, God, you're mad. You see where you give me to do? I had the mind this dear. I could think about you too. You're wicked, man. He said, all right, let me show you the best. And he didn't go by a pundit. He didn't go by a vegetarian. He didn't go by a rich man. He didn't go by that. He went by a widower, farmer, meager and poor. But the wife dies and he has 5 children. And he says, Narad, watch this. The day is starting. And that man on his bed, as the eye opened, Prabhu, give me the strength to do it. Reach in the kitchen. Dear God, when she was living, she didn't know how to cook this thing. Guide my hand to throw the salt. If this thing it is good, that girl shall eat in this. Then she come with the comb and, for we understand, in the little bow clip or whatever. God bless me 2 hands to plait here. I never do this before. She gonna hit me to cloud. I don't know what I'm doing. God, look, they're going in the car. Prabhu, go with them. Let them reach safe. Take up a cutlass. Prabhu, help me today. Let me get through my labor. In the field, dear Vishnu, if you send a cloud for me, I'll sing for you. And he started to sing for you. You like this one? You like this button? I feel you're going to like this tune. Keep playing cloud. The sun hot. When you reach home and you hear the little foot and shoes start to pelt and noise. All we always complain about the noise and the mess. Tell me one day you have it. Tell me one day that noise missed 3 o'clock. They're supposed to reach home 3:30. Where did he? 4 o'clock. Where did he? And tell me how comfortable you're going to be. The father said, oh, God, look, they reach home. Thank you, Father. And after settling them, as he laid on that bed, Narad Muni saw him. Prabhu, give me the strength to do it again. He says, Narad, you had one dear boy. And you couldn't hold on to me in your mind. That man has 5. Tell me when he leave me. That is why he's the best devotee. Look at that example. Think about the children that will come from a man like that. Think about the example that man will imbibe within his children. The next generation is safe in his house. But now, we have more church. We have more temple. We have more yatra. You go India, you mightn't see a house, but you will see a temple. We have more temple, but we have more crookedness, more robbery, more rape. Whilst India is good, women are not that safe. I was invited recently for, how you call the thing? Gender reveal. Gender reveal. The girl has the belly, and we are going to share with you blue smoke or pink smoke, boy or girl. Come in. One of the people who attended the same prayer, the lady is from Dwarka in India. She said, look how they have it nice. You could celebrate the life coming. It makes sense to me, man. I like this. I wish I could do this home. So I asked her, I said, what do you mean you wish you could do it? They would vex with you? She said, no, we can't do this. In our tradition, if the family is not too capable, finance-wise, and you advertise a girl child is coming, for some people, they would commit abortion and throw away that child. To be honest. We can't fool ourselves. Bad exists. Pray to Shino. Pray to Durga. You love Durga. But the girl child, we hate she. We ridicule she. In the different phases of a woman's life, the girl make a little mistake. The divorced girl, the widow girl, the same Davy that lives in your life, you ridicule. Not somebody else, in your own family. You see, every divorced girl can't come around pray her husband, Oh, I understand what I said. The same lady will say, every lady that come in the temple and talk to the pundit want the pundit. She want my husband. Not a stranger. A stranger doesn't say that. A sister will say that about a sister. Friendships break because of that type of talk. Kali is plagued by people who will be guided wrong. Let me show you an example. We talk about when you have yag, you're under the attack. The slightest thing could break you from doing your yag. Bhagwat worse. If somebody hears somebody pass away, you become unclean, just as if the lady belly spoiled. You have to know discipline. Even if you hear something, don't come and talk about that here. Let that person finish the prayer. Discipline. You have a cell phone. I love my cell phone. That's my master. But when you're doing your prayers, put down your cell phone. Because if I get the message, you hear Mousy dead, you become unclean. Stop the prayer. So you don't let people come through your door and say, he's doing prayer. Go talk to him. No, there's a way. Hold on, I'm doing my puja. Let me finish here first and I'll come into you now. Same goes with the cell phone. Little things. But we are getting more tech savvy. We have more things, but with Dharma is suffering. We have more books, more language availability. But somehow, Pandit, and long time we used to do something, think what's in. I don't know how to prepare for my own prayers. I can't fix when I have Shashti prayers, the girl belly big. I don't know what to do for that. I just do something. I don't know. I see the other day somebody advertise, and I've seen it, if anybody bad, I bad. I see somebody do a funeral. The hearse in front, Tasa behind, poor holding the garden tool, the hoe. Think what's in it? And the sister is toting the tray, all dressed in yellow, walking behind a hearse. Pandit, don't vex with them. You're done putting the girl in a wedding dress. You're done decorating the hearse. Why not do a whole wedding for a funeral now? And you want to play tasa too? And you want to chuck the sindoor in the coffin too? Think what's in. But that is the truth, okay? Today is what? Monday? That happens Sunday. People are getting so carried away. And if they knew the truth behind our Dharma, the prayers that you are doing would yield benefit. It would yield goodness. But oh my God, when you see things like this, young children today would really watch and say, what is that? Why are they doing that? It's confusing. Why are you doing half a wedding in the middle of a funeral? He says, in this age, you will be plagued with more God men. You would be under the attack and the influence of people pushing you and pulling you. And if your demeanor, your character is not supported by God to stand firm for righteousness and straightforwardness, to be able to screen and make proper decision, you will get pulled in every direction. And there is where people do prayers, but it really tamasic, it really rajas, it really sattvic, it really, there's a variation because I'm affected by other people. Other people come in different ways. You hear, I see the man up the road long time, for example. I see the man up the road awake, and they take down all the curtain in the house. You better do that too. I see people down the road take flour and pote where the dead man was in the room, and they say if a chicken come in the room, that means your father who now dead, born back through a chicken belly with 1 foot and come in the lock room and left a print for you. You see, when people bad talk Hindu people, you say how stupid we really is. People used to do that, children today go laugh at me. But long time, it had anything other people did in Islam. For if you don't know what I'm talking about, in Islam, there's a belief that the angels of God come through the front door. So in their place, they will not have an arbiter or a free-flowing mirror or a picture of how we have Baba up there. You wouldn't see the eyes. So in all fairness, you see picture of Ram, you will see picture of Jesus, but you will not see a picture of Allah. You will see his name, the name of God, written in Urdu. And imagine the crazy Hindu again. Here the man up the road turn down picture for all my elders here. Well, it's a turn down picture for. Really. But in those days, young daughter-in-laws, or look at that, tell all the mother-in-law, lady, you're doing stupidness. No, you had to follow. As we learn a little bit in this example, you see it stop, it change. It changed. And that change could continue if you learn about your Dharma. And this is why, when we meet for Yagya like this, you have to walk away with something. Don't go empty-handed. Don't go home with just prasad in your hand. Then you waste your time. Principle of Indravan Bihadilala Ki Jai. Mother Earth, last verse, Mother Earth says, she's standing there as the cow and she witnessed this whole thing. She says, in this life I was very, very hurtful to you. Bless me that I get to be your Seva, your servant, and we will be more friendly. Prithu says in chapter 20 of Skand 4, when I come as Krishna, I will play with you. I will caress you. I will be associated for the rest of time with the cow. And I will keep you in that form. This is why Gaumata remains with Krishna. When Krishna has to come on the earth and she takes the form as the cow, this is where Mother Earth takes of all the creation. Today as the Hindu, tell me why she didn't go as a lion, as a bear, as a tiger. Why the cow? Because this katha happened. And the deal was, you said you would take care of me. So I come to call you, come on the earth as Krishna now. And Krishna goes, although he's born in a kingdom, he goes into the forest to feed and play with cattle whole day. Of all the things he does, those cows are very lucky. Till today, people worship cow. Me and you don't eat beef because of that relationship. Vindravan Bihadilala Ki Jai. I go to say sir, but it's more than that. Principle. Principle. Come and say a few words for me. He does be singing with all the Baba, and when you hear his voice, but from the side of our teacher, come and give me a blessing. It have people watching from different aspects. Stand up by me, people go see you. You go sit down there and nobody going to know who talking.
Principle Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Sit down, Pandit. Sit down to each and every one of you. Indeed, it's a blessing and a pleasure to be here this evening, tonight rather, to join in Pandit in this wonderful Bhagwat Yagna that he's hosting. It's the first time that I'm here, And as soon as the invitation came out, I immediately said yes. And it's been a while I've been wanting to come here, but circumstances has been such whereby these 3 nights we were booked for a Yagna with Pandit from New York who was coming to do a Yagna. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, because of a death in that family, the Yagna got postponed. And so Pandit organized things in such a way, and so we have been booked all the nights. But indeed, it's a pleasure to be here and to listen to a wonderful katha from Bhagwat Mahapuran. And I was saying, in fact, I will not say what I was saying when I was coming up here, but I have been looking at you for many years now on television, and that is one thing that stands out. Sorry, my parents says, Baba would drink the coffee. I say, yeah, that's where I'm going this evening. So thank you for allowing us the opportunity, myself together with my group, Sanjay and Varun, for being here, and it's a pleasure to be here. So thank you very much. And I'm not a principal. I'm too young to be the principal. I'm not the principal. He's just making joke. But God's blessings be with you, and I look forward to many more opportunities like this. Thank you, everybody, and sit down.
Sit down. Before Maniram gives us a bhajan, let me ask Senior Pandit Sharma to come and give us your blessing, Baba.
प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. Vyas ji, respected elders, children of the rishis, namaskar, sitaram.
Sitaram.
This evening, once again, I'm very privileged to sit in the company of you wonderful people and our Vyas ji expounding the greatness of Bhagwat Katha. Panditji, last year when I was here, I was mesmerized by a lot of what you had to say. And again today, same experience. But what I wanted to say this evening was simply that an event of this nature takes a lot of work, a lot of preparation, a lot of planning, a lot of resources. You have to actually experience it to understand how much it takes to execute something of this nature. And this is what, your fifth consecutive year of hosting Bhagwat Yagna. Every 3 hours, you have to sit and do puja and rituals and katha and prepare for all of this. And the effort and energy that goes into it is mind-boggling. Yet, you have been able to execute year after year for the last 4 and the 5th one. Congratulations. Not only for that, but within the recent times, I've been paying some attention to all of the work that you do, not just from the Singhasan, not just for the Mandir, but social work. So, Panditji, you are the real Pritu in this community and in this country. And for that, I want to personally say thank you and congratulations, and to wish that you continue the hard work and the service to humanity that you have been doing over these decades. May I offer one quick prayer as we ask for blessings of Bhagwan upon us all. Om Anyatha Charanam Nasti Tvameva Charanam Mama Tasmai Karanya Bhavema Raksha Raksha Ganeshwaraha Hari Om. Dhanyabad. Thank you very much.
Baba. Prem Sabalama Pati Mahadeva ki Jai. Sir, if you could give me one song, I want to hear this man's voice. Hand over to you, and then Arati everybody.
Good. This beautiful song speaks about the comparison of the children of the old days and the new days. And today, a beautiful conversation between Ram and Sita, and where Sri Ram is explaining that in the age of Kali Yuga, where Dharma will come to a total, sham, as Pandit would have explained.
हे रामचंद्र कह गए सिया
रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से ऐसा कलयुग आएगा, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, खवा हे रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से ऐसा कलयुग आएगा, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, कौआ खाए। हे रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से। सिया ने पूछे, भगवान कलयुग ये धर्म कर्म तो कोई नहीं मानेगा। तो प्रभु बोले, धर्म भी होगा कर्म भी होगा, धर्म भी होगा कर्म भी होगा, परम शर्म नहीं होगी। बात बात में मात पिता, बात बात में मात पिता, बेटा आत्मा। हे रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से ऐसा कलयुग आएगा, हंस चुकेगा दाना कौआ खाए। हे रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से। राजा और प्रजा दोनों हो गए निषेध की जाता, कर्म कदम पर गएंगे दोनों अपने अपने मनमान मनमान। जिसके हाथ में होगी लाठ, जिसके हाथ में होगी लाठी वैसे ही बुलाएगा, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, हंस चुकेगा कौआ खाए। हे रामचंद्र कह गए। सुनो सिया कलयुग में काला दनर काले बने होगी, चोर उछलते नगर से प्रभु भक्त निर्धन होगी, निर्धन होगी। जो होगा लोभी और भोगी, जो होगा लोभी और भोगी, जो जोगी कहलाएगा, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, कौआ खाए। हे रामचंद्र कह गए, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से ऐसा कलयुग आएगा, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, हंस चुकेगा दाना दुनका, कौआ खाए। हे रामचंद्र कह गए सिया।
Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai. This brings us to the end of our 6th session, everybody. And as we get set for tomorrow morning, we'll continue reading wonderful discourses. If you're here, God bless. If you can't be here, you could review it on YouTube or somewhere. You could catch me on your phone. Remember, Bhagwat works by just listening. That's all you have to do. You won't learn overnight all these things we're talking, but it is made in such a way that the training, the rules, sometimes littered in Gita, is being placed now with a little actor, a little leela, a little this, a little that, to flavor the story, to help the mind remember it. If you could remember it, that is where you call prayers, called smaranam. When we were small, people used to say, you went in the jag last night, where you learn, what the Pandit talk about. And if you could just relate that, that is prayers. I went, I get good prasad, the biryani tastes real nice, and he talk about how a cow became the friend of Krishna. Why, as a Hindu, in all fairness, I eat meat, but I now know there's a little more with this cow. This cow is off limits, and we're starting to touch why. As we continue, we will learn more. I invite everybody to join in the morning. Tonight, I want to thank you for coming. God bless you. We'll do it again. And of the team from Triveni, everybody, please give them a round of applause. Everybody is, I didn't mean nothing, a drummer. God bless you. But out of everybody here, when I was in junior sec, there was this little girl who was very gifted. And today, Trisha become somebody more than a singer, somebody, in those days when she was playing sitar and all these different Mastana Bahar and all of that. When in COVID and coming out of COVID, I got very sick with my blood. My blood was very weak till today. Like tomorrow, Dr. Charles and Dr. Mosai and all the people from infectious disease, we had blood bank yesterday. They're coming back tomorrow to talk to me. She used to come here, quarrel with me. You have to take your medicine, you have to take better care of yourself, to take Venifer, bags and bags of drips. And this nurse and baby, when I was frightened in Southern Medical, I know baby as a little girl. And baby come and she tell me, I say, baby, nurse Vani. Baby used to come in the room when I lie down, and I have very horrible veins, as my nurse learned. Honest to God, you take things for granted, eh? You think you have vein. But vein here, she missing my vein. Vein here. And eventually, I believe Vani was the one who had to put one of them butterfly access on top of my foot to get a little drips inside of me. Everybody has days like that. But I don't know if people have blessed people like this in your life. In my life, I get to meet some really good people. God bless them to be doctors, teachers, nurses, you name it. And people like them who do prayers, Bauta Murti, get the blessing from the Lord to go and help stupid people like me. God really have to bless people like that. And I pray that God bless, you see, teachers, I don't know if we should really put Murti in the temple, but when you get a good teacher, a good nurse, a good doctor, Arti that. Because they're the one who molding your child and they're the one who's saving your child at the same time. And because of that life of Seva and service, God really bless them. Oh, please give my nurse and my teachers a round of applause. It was nice being here with everybody. God bless all you. I think the cook, because you were coming, Priya made paneer and your kind of food. Tonight, as we conclude, everybody, let's all stand, as we'll do it again tomorrow. You want to sing Bhagwat Arati for me? You have a copy? I could lend you mine. Everybody put your hands together. Close your eyes. And just a second, look at how much trouble it have in this Kali Yuga. Prabhu, by your grace, you give me the chance to come in a place, a Yagna, and I hear something. Thank you for it. Please take this hearing and translate it now into goodness and happiness. I have problems home. I have issues. And if things are really good with you, please keep trouble away. Please let this prayer, my prasad, and the good things that will come from bowing to murtis and the light, help it to come in my life, please. Sajam cha varti sanyuktam grahina yojitam mayam deepam grahana devesham Trailokya Timilapaham. Together, everybody, let's sing.
Jai 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 Bhagwatam. 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 Jai Jai Bhagavat Bhagavan ki आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती
मंगल की आरती पापियों को भागवत भगवान की है आरती पापियों को Everybody, let's sing together. Dear Lord, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be in your house, to sing, to listen. Dear God, if your true form, based on our katha, based on our teaching, is time. Time. He says, my true form is time. He says, in the time, I caress the face, in the example of a man's beard. I caress the face of the devotee. It's your face, but you have no control over the little stubble. It's your face, but you have no control to tell that hair, no more gray. It's your head. Hope the hair grow. He says, but my children are so foolish. They don't realize it's your face. How much are you control? How much are you really in charge of? The person then realizing for the little time that you have, the hair, the black hair, the little time you have with the legs to walk and the memory to keep, you use that time, sacrifice it, utilize it in the correct way. We call yagna sacrifice, where the person is sacrificing the one thing you will never get more: time. And when somebody is sattvic, the person does not procrastinate. When the opportunity to do good, when the opportunity to be good and be better, I don't have tomorrow. I'm very honest. I'm not sure if I'll get to do it again. Let me do it now. I'll do it for him when I'm eating. Krishna Arpan, in your name I'll eat it. When I'm gifting, I'm giving it in your name. Dear God, help me not to be one of those people that doesn't see when you're touching me, when you're playing with my body, when you're taking back the health. One day the legs work, the next day I'm different. And I know those days are coming. Bless me while I don't have cataract and I don't have glaucoma. Bless me that I could use my eyes to see you and keep you. So one day I'll have you internally in my memory. Bless me to grow and evolve as a better child, a better person, a better bhakt. With your blessing, with your support, I could do it. Thank you for tonight. Everybody put your hands together. Close your eyes and talk to your God. That's your God. If all you have inside of you, thank you, dear God. Bless me to do it again. Tvameva Mata. Everybody help me. Tvameva. Tvameva. Tvameva sarvam. Tvameva sarvam. Together. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Prem se bolo Mahapati Mahadeva ki, Pavana Putra Hanumana ki, Shri Adi Shakti Mata ki, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki, Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. Jai Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, everybody. Please have your seat. Charanamrit, Prasad. Meals have been, in the night session, remember, we pack it to help everybody get home a little earlier, especially if you're living at a distance. We pack the food so everybody will get something. My advice today is the Saptami day. If there's extra, I'm not sure what Auntie Angela and them have in the back, but if you can, please accept some extra food to share. Give it out. Give to somebody. Let me say thank you again for my group, everybody, all these young people. Young people. No disrespect. Thank you for coming. And sir, thank you for being here. But I'll little pack up now, give me one more song. Play one more drum for me now, while everybody collecting the parasol. If I'll give me the baby, I will hold she. I will take a little pit here. For everybody online, please join us in the morning. If you have questions, please send them for me.